Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a pathologic adventure. Let us continue, shall we? What's going on with this day? What's up here? A mirror! No!
Every
Oh.
shard, a new me.
Took so long to load as well. That damn mirror gets me every time. Oh, no, I did it again.
Superstitions aren't real.
You heard him. Superstitions aren't real.
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
So it's 568.
Maria says that people like you never dream. Is that true?
When we speak in the evening, that again amalgam. Why? It's not me, it's the Stillwater. Farcad built it. Just like the cathedral, and sometimes feels it's different here. You weren't surprised by that word, so you know what amalgam is, not the mercury amalgam. Can you explain it to me? Liquid time. How else can you explain it? You have to feel it. Unfortunately, I do feel it.
Do geese see God?
A dog, a panic in a pagoda. I man am evil. No, that doesn't make any sense. Dookie Seagon. 9 men. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to that song. It's been a while since I've listened to that Weird Al song. Dookie See God. So it's the same forwards, it's backwards. I think I said that before. I've been listening to them all day, the voices that the wind carries to the polyhedron. Some say they don't make any sense, but even if they don't, it doesn't matter. What matters is they can still be heard. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Did you miss the most important event in town? That's a shame. Today, the polyhedron... No, you should see it for yourself. Hear it. I wouldn't be able to describe it. Intriguing. Been listening to them all day, the voices the wind carries.
Can you hear?
Ooh. Day 11. Okay, any amount of contagion is probably a good idea. Disinfection. What happens in day 11? Oh wow, so it just makes it. Wow, I managed to get that right down. What happened? Then I should get super aggressive with it, shouldn't I? sets it up again. Just solve my unrest though. Cool. Sorry, 1 second. We've not seen day 11 or 1 or 12. And of course we need more of these, we might be able to get it down if we took the vaccines closer to the end. Maybe.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
So they've made it so the children won't sell things I've already seen. Oh yeah, forget. Well, at least I was told that that would be the case. So. Greetings, Daniel. Welcome to the Stillwater, another creation of the architect who named Farkad after his death. Well, his name... What was his name when he was alive, then? And you? Have you got a name? No one knows that anymore. All this talk about names, you shouldn't have begun it at all, really. I've begun it. Was I the one who said that weird thing about Farkad after architect, named after death, I say? Oh, caretaker, how could you leave the cathedral unattended? People will barge in there now, carrying earth, singing borrowed songs. Disaster struck the cathedral. Cathedral is stomping on its way with its iron heels. Inquisitor Karminski has broken the cathedral's will and exiled all the wonders from it. All the dead and the living, myself included. What do you mean, broken the cathedral's will? Okay, so we've had this already. Written kind words. What do you mean? There are 3 rules. Like rules without them, the world would have stumbled upon itself for long ago. Sing no borrowed earth, waste no song, carry no time. Your 3 fools carry suspicious similarity to the cathedral's rules. Was that the intent? Is that all you find suspicious about the rules? Yes. You're still at ball, but alright, you can stay at the Stillwater. It's not like I would throw you out on the streets. So, to settle down in a new place, we need to get permission from all its inhabitants. You can ask Farkad. And just a bit of Latin. Okay. Yes, we never did figure out the interference, did we? We can't, unfortunately.
truth, I am blind. I ceased to see things long ago.
Georgiy, you should heed this woman, otherwise disaster will follow. You want to honor Simon's memory by installing his optical system inside the tower, according to his final sketches. Don't. How do you know? I've spoken of it to no one. You yourself were teaching me to think as Simon did. You said he knew how to choose both options at once. What are you implying? The best way to honour Simon today is to set his project aside for the sake of the living. They ask for simple things, but neither foolish nor small. They, too, have learned something from Simon. Thank you, Doctor. What are you to presume I judge a judge, Bachelor? Yet I seem to hear something of Simon's cadence in your voice. That is the most important thing I've heard today. Here's my ruling on the water tower. Let the town council decide among themselves what is needed the most. A school, a hospital, a warehouse, something else. The Kane family will provide the funds. If, after deliberation, they decide to dedicate the tower to the optical system, history will come full circle. Okay. It was actually reasonably simple to save Simon.
It's a disgrace to be illiterate.
Georgiy.
One must learn to read the signs of fate.
I am grateful to you, Bachelor. In early days, Simon was the one to hold these councils. At times, Victor did. Today was my first appearance before the townsfolk, without my brothers beside me. I am a judge. I want Simon merely when there is guilt and loss to be assessed, to discern who bears them and how grave they prove to be. The ill-fated water tower is a different matter entirely. Thankfully, you've resisted the judicial habit of imposing authority. The atmosphere was, to put it mildly, tense. I must confess, when I saw you at the council, I took a risk. I wished to provoke the crowd even further, to learn whether you could handle it. One cannot master a lesson without leaving the safety of the classroom. Have I understood you correctly? You were ready to drive the crowd into a frenzy just to teach me a lesson? There can be no revelation without risk, Bachelor. The town is woven of contradictions, great and trivial alike. Because of that, it has stood on the brink of catastrophe more times than you can imagine. I showed you by example a small and simple catastrophe. Simon warded off such dangers at every step. You managed it as well. And if I hadn't, I imagine I would be dead. And yet I stand before you, alive. Thus I was right to place my faith in you. When a builder teaches, he must one day step behind the roof built by his apprentice without fear. The doctor must entrust himself to his students without hesitation. So why does our case surprise you? I fear to imagine what lesson towards understanding Simon you'll devise next. If you both survive that long, your teaching is nearly complete. You are closer to Simon's manner of thinking than one could have hoped. You proved as much today. You know how to forestall catastrophe. All that remains is to impart to you the lesson of non-action. What does that mean? Non-action is the memory of the future. The step that follows forestalling in the study of time's nature. Forestalling means you know of the coming calamity and averted by action. Non-action, on the other hand. No, I refuse to believe you'll fail to see the answer for yourself. Surely you must sense it. Non-action allows one to avert calamity through inaction? Then we shall meet at the Crucible the day after tomorrow. By then it will become clear whether or not you've grasped non-action or not. Looking forward to it. The final lesson is often the most important. Oh.
The sphere, hanging from a long wire set into the ceiling of the choir, swayed back and forth with isochronal majesty.
Bachelor, you know I'm aware why you're here. I've come to talk about Clara, the Sabrov's daughter, remember? My memory serves me, Alexander Sabrov was announced her at this exact spot just yesterday to make her a former daughter, if you can say that. Do you know what they say about her? This is the most vague question, Dankovsky. We know everything. The question is, what interests you exactly? You said it yourself just yesterday. She appeared in town on the day the epidemic began. You said she brought Sampest to the town. So now you return to me with words, my own words like that. Not bad, not bad. Based on these accusations, what do you want from me? You know what I want. You know what I'm here for. You're asking me to take someone into custody because you don't like our treatment methods. I don't actually want to do that. Is that a problem? You're hiding something, I can see it. There's obviously some variables in this equation that you've forgotten tomorrow. You've seen the future. Tomorrow the changeling will kill Lara Raval. She'll kill her by laying of hands, and I want to prevent that. What is it, esteemed Inquisitor? It's like you're at a loss for words. Words sound like a joke, but your eyes are telling me that your words aren't lying. Most unusual. Still, I shouldn't be surprised. You and I are now in the cathedral that produces time. Be it your way, Bachelor, I'll order Clara to be put in the cell. There's a problem. All the cells in the town are occupied right up now. One of them is being vacated. Since this request is yours, I suggest you should be the one to choose who goes free. Are you ready? Georgiy is Stakov out. If he was a murderer and rapist, he should be the one hanged already. Do you really get the idea of seeing Clara go free so much? You're ready to let a murderer and rapist? Nulla calamitous sola. Okay, I don't actually want to do that, but okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna load my game. A little bit of that non-action.
Worlds a what? A movie stage? No, that it is not.
beneficiaries. Okay, so I might actually be able to ask Georgiy for once.
The broken ones don't lie. Who's staring at me through the looking glass? It's more honest now.
Got myself some decaf. Flavoured, of course. It's vanilla and nutmeg. Really good. The judge was expecting you today, but you never came. A few days ago, he invited me for, let's call it a lesson, change of plans. When he missed each other a moment ago, he told me to send you after him. Okay, well that's odd, because I've already been there. It's a raid! That's not openable. Where are you, Georgiy? Okay, I'm sensing I might need the Canes to not be dead. Which is a shame, because... oh no, hang on. Where are they? We'll have a look. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Kalexis. What were you playing? How are you doing?
This is it.
Ooh. The remaster or the OG? Ooh. So I've played that once as Chris, but I did scum save my way through it. I did not have the patience to play it properly, but I did I did the remaster of Jill. Ooh, oh wow, it's a good one to start. I was saying, because I've been playing Tomb Raider, I think Resident Evil 1 has held up remarkably well. Who are you playing as? Oh wow, you've gone right into the deep end then. Are you enjoying it? Okay, so I have no idea how to pursue this or this. My only piece of advice is that knife is fucking useless. Don't even try. I think when I did it, I not only did I scum save, I put the controls on both the analog sticks. I tried to cheat my way around the tank controls, so I had turning left and right on one and going forwards and backwards on the other. That helped me a tiny bit, but yes. But yeah, I even whilst scum saving, I tried to like shoot zombies and then finish them off with a knife, and I would die every time. That knife does nothing.
The town dribbles.
Oh yeah. I completed it with Chris, but I scum saved it. Because the trick to beating Resident Evil is to know the correct route through. It's a puzzle box, and there are keys and there are doors, and some keys are keys, some keys are bullets, and like those 3 zombies gotta go. And sometimes you just gotta realize that you can walk around those zombies, and then it's just it's like cave diving. Every route, you shouldn't think of a route as progression. You should think of knowledge as progression. I'm gonna take this corridor and see where it goes. Oh, there's only a bullet down there? Don't need that yet. Load my game, go a different direction. You're plotting the correct route through the game. It is the only Resident Evil that commits to that idea as well, because it's difficult as fuck. Resident Evil 2 is faster, it's more generous with saves, it's more generous with bullets. The progression is a little less like, here's 100 different directions you can go once, and all these are tangible improvements, but I think Resident Evil 1 is better. And you like Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 4, you can see how it comes from the philosophy of like moving away from this core idea, and 7 comes back to it, and it's like wonderful. It is no Resident Evil has been as complicated as that first Resident Evil in terms of just pathing correctly. But if you path correctly for long enough, you will have enough resources to deal with everything, but only if you do well at the start. And the opposite is also true. The contra point is also true. If you are lacking for bullets and for health and for save points at the start, you are going to have a hard time for the entire rest of the game. So good luck, yes.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
Lumina. Everyone knows you've got to have amalgam. Where'd you get amalgam from? You got to break mirrors. That's how you get amalgam. Why do you need amalgam? Well, in case you do the day wrong and you have to go to a different day, that of course uses up your amalgam. Or if you die, yeah. That's that simple again. Yeah, Huh. We have a patient to heal. I think I'm making progress. There's only 12 days, technically speaking, although you have to keep doing days. I've managed to save Georgiy by asking him to be a bit more reasonable. This guy does not have the flu. I was wrong. want to Okay. Oh, Ruben's here. Oh, Ruben. Okay.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Living.
Technologic. This is Crow. Isn't this our excellent doctor? Very good day to you. I'm infinitely happy. My health is now in your capable hands. Okay, so he has Nicias Smallby. I don't know what that means. He has spots on his face. He's a dealer. You're laying it so thick, I'm crumbling under the weight of your flattery. What seems to be your issue? Was it, doctor, you dare give me the lip? I'm allergic to toadyism, especially when it comes from a man who sells infected goods. This is what it's all about. Oh, he was selling infected water, I think. He has red eyes. Have you seen me doing it with your own eyes? Are you telling me you did not sell infected goods? Will you discuss this matter with the people I wish to discuss with you? A doctor, not a detective. Here for treatment, not an interrogation. Yes, I am a doctor. The rumour of infected goods directly concerns me. Is this true or not? Tell me, did you really dare make money on the epidemic? Insist on being offensive? If you want to assert your puny authority, go ahead and take it out on your orderlies. Apologise, you won't get another word out of me. You're forgetting who's doing a favour here. It's not you. I said everything I've had to say. I'm expecting no apology. Alright, my apologies. Are you happy now? Let's get to the chase. I gather you are a man of few words. Work like a horse, deliver this, sell that. My age is beginning to tell. My household expands, and I need to feed all these mouths. It's lots of children, then. I have to work hard at the expense of my own health. Business never asks whether you are feeling well. Do you have any idea how busy I am? I'm sorry to hear this, but could you be more specific? What are your complaints health-wise? Sore throat, my joints are acting up. So that's muscle. Something to do with his muscles. Joint pain. Could be step dryness. Are you losing appetite then? I have sore throat. My wife says I'm starting eating less, so I'm always busy running around. Not sure if losing is the right word. When I come home, I'm so exhausted I cannot manage another bite. Kids are used to finishing my lunch. Is that it's for the better? Got so many mouths to feed. You have a lot of children. 2 of them. 2 is hardly many. Then, do you have children of your own? No. Then you don't know what you're talking about. Hang on, you got me confused. Did you lose your appetite, or have you been giving your share to the children? Maybe I haven't lost it. Okay, so he hasn't lost his appetite. Sounds like step dryness. How are your joints acting up? I can bend, but I cannot straighten out for the pain. I must make money. I'm creaking like an old cart. How'd you get a sore throat 5 days ago? Probably when it gets arid in the fall. Okay, that actually specifically sounds like step dryness, so... in absence of the step. Let's take a lung biopsy, just in case. See if we can actually use this. Dang it. I mean, it was there, though. Nice red. Locked it in. Right. Did I not finish this quest? Yeah, I've had this conversation before. So
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Tabba. Okay, I thought I did this quest. Yeah, I undid it. Ah! There's tomatoes. Okay, no, that interests me more. I've stopped them from being dead. The least they could do is tell me about the polyhedron. Oh, okay, Alexis, thank you for joining me. And for the raid, of course. Go to a bar. No, don't take that route. Right, I'm just going to cheat. Is this the right way? You need to advertise your bar better. It's hard to find.
Use some quiet.
Whatever. Sure. What you having the usual? I've never ordered anything in this drunkard's den. How would you know what my usual is? Easy man, don't bare your fangs at me, I was just being polite. It's what we say to all our guests, especially the new ones, so they don't feel like outsiders. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm a bit on edge is all. It's been that sort of day. And you've come to the right place. We have a vast cabinet of cures for that sort of day, depending on your preferred proof. Glass your gut-scouring Twirine, please. And I'll chase it with Andrei Stomatin. I need to talk to him. Boss is busy today. I'm working in his place. Won't be in today. Maybe not tomorrow either. Or the day after. Hard to say. What is he doing that could take 3 whole days in the Plague Town? He's seen to a personal matter. That's as much as I can tell you. Is this personal matter concerning the polyhedron tilting and making odd sounds? He hasn't said anything about the polyhedron? Wait, I know you, don't I? You're the doctor from the capital. The one who set the hospital up for us. You sent a colleague up there a couple of days ago. Grouse. It's a shame I couldn't diagnose her. She's too good at keeping mum. I'm sorry. Was just like that. A weird sort. Never much for talking. You're lucky you even heard her voice at all. I'm sorry for her. I find it strange. I like that. Because now I have to save Grouse just for this conversation, right? Wasn't expecting the patients to have that sort of involvement in the world. I find it strange that Andre would leave his pub for a personal matter when his pub is short-staffed. Strange, how do you know that? Oh wait, yes, you know each other. Andre told us the two of you are pals back in the capital. So you know we're friends, right? That means you can tell me where he is, right? To hell with it. He's off to rescue his brother. The Inquisitor put Peter Smartin under house arrest. He might be headed for the noose. Andre won't allow that. What his plans are exactly, I couldn't say. Andre's a daredevil. He makes things up on the fly. Andre's coming to Peter's rescue, I should have guessed. Okay, but I already saved him. That's how because they both die on this day. But I already saved them. In.
It was quiet in Thanatica.
It was quiet in Thanatica. This is new, so I want to do this first. What are they all crowded around for? Turn around, please. Raise your arms. No, again. Now breathe. Hold your breath. Breathe. Hold your breath. Why did you ask the patient to hold his breath? Do you even have a stethoscope? Don't have a damn thing. It's just a clipboard and a pen. That's all I've got. Why are you the one performing an examination then? There's no one else to do it. They searched all over, and all they found was me. My dad worked on an oven all its life, baked the best bread in town. He used to say we weren't hungry for food there, but human resources too. Doctor, can I breathe now? It's hard. You were holding your breath the whole time? I was told to, so can I go? Of course. There's a certain harmony to this. When the hospital's a theatre, every exam turns into a stage show. Go to the town hall and look for the dope who started this free-ring circus. They say he's a doctor, but honestly I highly doubt it. Wait till you see how I bake bread. Well, now, just let me sit here for a bit and catch my breath. I promise I'll go soon. Just rest for a while and call home like a little lizard. What's the matter with you? Are you running a fever? Any trouble breathing? You should go to the hospital. Hospital, ha! I've been antibiotic to eat in 3 days and they gave me a whole bowl of stew. And it just knocked me out. Can't help it if I get a little drowsy after eating. Don't know why they've suddenly decided to share food with the common folk like us. Maybe it's the end of the world or something. I'm not complaining though, a meal's always a blessing, even if my stomach hurts a little now. The meal's always, but that's just because I'm not used to eating hot food anymore, since I have a full belly, I tell you. What's in this stew? Is it any good? Don't know, wasn't paying attention to the taste. I gulped it down in 2 swallows, just in case they changed their minds and took it back. Burned my tongue, it was so good. Here's some Latin for you. Okay. A bit suspicious. Where is Andre? No, Peter. Well, I'm looking for both, I suppose. Should have trusted the line. Here he is. Stop right there. This house is infected, gentlemen. I wouldn't advise you stay this close to it. Infected or not, we've got orders. The resident of this house, Peter Stomatin, is kept in custody of his own apartment and Inquisitor Kaminsky's orders. Can I talk to Peter? No visitations allowed? Do you know who I am? We do, and we have a special order about that. Daniel Dankovsky must not be allowed to visit Peter Stomatin. Oh, there's some fucking Latin. Okay, well that's bad because I don't want to talk about Clara. Alright, let's do this. I've done these conversations already, so I'm skipping through. Okay. She's just in one of the tents. I know it's oh, I forget her name. Apathy? No, what's her name? Fuck. It's something like that.
Words
Aspity.
without deeds fill a garden with naught but weeds.
Okay, again, I've had this conversation. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there's a celebration at the Bone Steak lot. Okay. Is there an exit out this way? I just didn't want to walk all the way through this place. Okay. I might end up loading my game anyway. But I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna have to come back there afterwards. So let's go to the Stillwater end.
Стоять! Мало мы вас вешали. Не заряжай. Не убивай. Не бойся, не бойся. Вот сюда. Поди сюда. Прости. Только иди. Я любил. Не убивай. Вот не ждай. Доктор.
We might undo that.
As if things are animated.
Where are you walking around here? Who's my old guy? Window strong, blown it right off me. I ran after it. Berkshire gala thing. Why'd you call out to it as if it can answer? It's not a thing, Emshin. It's a beautiful thing. My thing. Oh, on itself. Stillwater's my temporary home. In my headquarters, somebody's written something on it. I can't read it. No one taught me to read Emshin sewing. That's what was taught to me. Do you know someone who can read? Sew me a man who can read the sigils. Men are not sewn, Emshin. A man is molded from earth. See, now the threads are living too. Just don't ask me to. Okay. Yay! Vertical 8. actually do need those medicines. Not enough orderlies. I don't get more orderlies. If I can find the orderlies, that'd be useful. About 5 hours left.
Today, I dreamt of being capable of dreaming.
No, my answer is no. Who are you even talking to? You, bachelor, is there anything else in there? I know you're worried about the polyhedron. This morning it began emitting a sound. I can hear it too. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't want to press a button. As far as I know, your task isn't fight to play. The polyhedron is... Oh, damn it. But you do. That's why I've come to... No. Genuinely, my finger slipped and I selected the option without reading it.
And not a death in sight.
It doesn't just emit sound, I believe it's slightly tilted too. This might be dangerous. As far as I know, your task... I appreciate that's what I picked last time. But you do, that's what I've come. I've asked for your permission to meet Peter Stomatin. I've refused you already. Peter Stomatin's awaiting questioning before... Inquisitor's questioning, no visitation is allowed. Such is protocol. I cannot help you, bachelor. Next time I'll try to persuade you some other way. Negotiation failure.
Getting in over one's head is just a form of drowning. Now, getting in over one's heart is worthy of attention.
So I just can't talk to him the second time.
An iron heart beats in bullets.
Are you planning to react anyway? People guarding Stomatin's house, they refuse to let me in. Even though my talk polyhedron's creators are pressing matter. Feels like it would take several days. I'm assuming I'm going to get the option to shoot his men. So I must have missed something last time.
You're too high-strung.
Okay. I guess it was you who made those bloody drawings on the Stillwater's walls today. Downton Egg. Today's a good day. Drink with us. What's so good about it? The young bull came to us. Son of Change of the Winds. I'll be infected. Can I take some with me? Okay, so I did that already. Did I not pick up the sample then? Yeah, that's what... Oh, that was incredibly foolish thing to do. Drank the bull's blood at the step celebration. Strange taste. I must have gone mad. Okay, there's a... The guy with the van is nearby, right? Analyze this blood. Not infected, but with a probability of 9 out of 10 it did not belong to a bull. It's human blood, the blood of one person. With such blood loss it cannot still be alive. Oh, I definitely shouldn't have drank that then. Whose murder is the kin celebrating? Hang on, there was one that said realization. I'm about to vomit. I drank bull's blood at the step. Celebrating a human sacrifice. Oi, whose blood is this? You're back, Imshen. Back to celebrate with us. Let the earth carry your feet. Terene, Shuhan, Gazar, Del Kahai, Kalulan, Bagle. The blood in your celebration cup is not bull's blood. It's the blood of the little bull, Imshen. Blood of cleansing. Hayan Shulan. Who are you calling the little bull exactly? Little Bull came to the warren himself, Emshen. Brought his little body to us. He bidden Biden he lace ba. Could we refuse? It was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. Little Bull caused a lot of harm, killed a lot of Katange, gave blood for blood, his noble blood of our trifle blood. Oh no, this sounds like the Harrispecs. Now Harrispecs is a bear, I thought. Came part of the Katange, and he wanted that. He became part of each of us. Oh, Vlad the Younger. He was guilt-ridden, so he gave himself up, and you killed him and ate him. What now, Tinkle? Don't believe in the voice of the earth? What did the earth say to her hunger? Quenched her first. Let the earth speak now. Gazar, Kin, Bike, Ken, Nile, Shibahake. Definitely shouldn't have drunk his blood. Ubi culpa est, ibi punia sebest debet. Vlad the Younger voluntarily surrendered to the kin and was torn to shreds. Steppe people celebrate revenge. His father must know. I feel like that's a bad idea, but okay. Oh God, do I have time to do all of this? It's midnight. I can if I give up on Stomatin's attic, but it's right there. Could everyone stop getting fucking murdered? Who are my bound? It's not the kids, because that's... Where's Vlad the Younger? Well, these are all the people that can hang out at my place. I'm still missing 3 of them. Is that the blood we found on the other day? There might be a way in. Hang on, before I do that.
Tired of this noise.
Another way. I managed to find a back entrance to the house. Alas, I cannot open the lock. Where to find a burglar? Sticky the juvenile burglar volunteered help with the hospital. Should Napa postpone his reform for a day? Cool. I'm glad I figured that out. Unfortunately, we're not getting this done in an hour.
Every creak, like a gunshot.
We're probably just going to replay this day, to be honest.
Optics, vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Winter comes soon. I hope.
Yes. Your steps are heavy. The steps of someone who brings disaster. You brought disaster, haven't you? I brought news of disaster. That's different. Been waiting for news all morning, waiting for someone to say these words. Make my premonitions into fact. So you know your brother's fate already. He long carried a boulder upon his heart. His boulder was too heavy for him, was pushing him to the ground. That's how it always is. The burden of guilt drives you underground, and there's nothing to be done about it. Okay, so what I like about this is there's been this triangle set up from the very beginning of the game. I said it, and it's really interesting they've connected it to the Stomartin plot. So the first time you meet Vlad, he's the one running the town, and you go up to him and you go, "Do you even have a PhD? Are you a doctor?" And he's like, "No, I'm not." And then you're like, "Well, maybe we can work together." And I was nice to him, but you do just bollock him. And then the first time you find Peter Stomartin, you ask about the polyhedron, which is what we're trying to do right now. And he says to us, "Are you an architect? Do you even have a PhD?" And you're like, "So hang on, this is exactly the same thing." So that I'm still pursuing it, and it's led me back to Vlad. I think is really good storytelling. They've done a good job because Vlad's the one who actually took to heart those words and gave himself up to the kid. It's how it always is. The burden of guilt drives you underground. And see, we're to go underground. There's nothing to be done about it. What boulder? What was tormenting him? I was very sensitive to suffering, not like father. Couldn't bear to see the town being built on the kin's bones. Wanted to create something of his own. No bones at its foundation, but he wasn't strong enough, and that's when he saw him, he was left with no other choice. There's always a choice. Don't say suicide is a weakness to somebody's sister. Feel sorry for Vlad. He didn't deserve a death like this. Horrible and meaningless at once. Always been fragile inside, fragile and brittle. These last days, my brother almost never left the broken heart. Couldn't keep himself busy with anything. Visited him every day. We talked today. I came again, and I didn't find him. I fought his guilt, and his guilt won. Please accept my condolences. Thank you. You know, when a senior dies, he always leaves a legacy to his junior. My brother left his hopes, and hopes about the foundation built without bones. I need to think about what to do about his legacy. Tonight's a good night for such thoughts. The best one. But you've got about 35 minutes left to figure that out. It's pretty impossible to talk him out of it. Your father tried so hard to take all the blame upon himself in front of Karminski. You never left Vlad for a day. Father thought he was protecting him. It was wrong. I thought I could save him. I was wrong too. His misery and passion needed to be redirected. I understood it too late. Oh, it's because of mania and apathy. That's why he's connected to Peter Stomartin, because the Stomartins represent our mania and apathy as well. Does that mean there's another one out there? There's a maniac out there. I mean, that could be the Inquisitor, to be honest. What do you mean? This is my yoke now, my burden. I'm grateful to you. You're not afraid to bring me terrible news. It's the right thing to do. It was necessary. Now something else is necessary. Actum ni agas. Yeah, because she's the one.
Someone must be punished for this sin.
You're a restless man, Dankovsky. I get reports about you. You know, there's one moment and somewhere else the next, like a wind-up toy in several places at once. How do you have all the time for it all? I don't. That's my big secret. I never told you that. Don't tell anyone. Those jokes of yours, I don't get them. Why have you come anyway? Did I forget something? I've come to talk about Vlad the Younger. As my son, you're concerned. Give him a break. He's going through a rough patch right now, but he'll manage. We've been through this before. The trick is not to bother him, to give him some time on his own so he can, you know, ruminate on things. He already did. He ruminated himself into going to the kin and surrendering himself. They mobbed him to death at the cemetery, and now walking around the town singing songs and offering everyone a sip of his blood from a cup. You think it's funny? People get punched for this sort of thing around here. I had more upright opinion of you, Dankovsky. You think I would joke about your son's death? No, you are, as they clearly say, trying to pull something. But if the kin did, you know, I've gotten the news at once. Stop saying such things. Can you let me into the cemetery? I'd like to see the murder scene. Into the cemetery? So that's what you want? Well, that explains why your mouth is spewing vile rubbish. The bitter shamelessness of it. Imagine making up a thing like that about my son just in order to get to the cemetery. Get out! I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but I had to tell you. Okay, so we have a new mission. Yeah, I Justice. Breaking. Should I interfere? Vlad the Younger objectively caused the kin harm, accepted the punishment is deemed just. Yes. Right. We have so little time to get sticky. No, I don't have the time, Oh no, it's judgment, not justice. We have 9 minutes.
Now, scene 13. Nina the Dreadful. Keep up the tempo. Simon and Nina, come now. Enter Nina. Simon stands in her way. Start from this line. What have you done, Nina?
No, I'll make my own lines, Nina. I know that you could not have been any different. Your gifts were immeasurable. You could bend matter. You breathed life into things. You longed for a breakthrough, yet discernment and wisdom were not your strong suits. You tore laws asunder, but the only thing one may truly tear apart is oneself. What have you done, Nina?
Did he say those lines backwards?
there's so much of the world.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer.
Did you
A
hear?
new pantomime is rehearsed here.
Yes. Did you hear the noise early this morning? In my sleep, it sounded like the clatter of hooves, as if the bull was wandering for the Stillwater. I almost wish it were true now. A bull, an original choice of pet. Afraid it wouldn't even fit for the doors here. Wouldn't that be something, though? Imagine a bull. Certainly bring a note of beautiful absurdity into our lives. I can't get the bull out of my head now. Actually, I wanted to tell you something else. I found out where the noise came from. The children playing out there saw Karminski's men leading your secretary away early this morning. Well, a bull would have been preferable. I don't know. All I know is that Heron's things have gone too. Kept his personal writing supplies here. Gifts from Big Vlad. I guess they made him feel more at ease at work. Oh, I should have said this. Sam, thank you for warning me. Oh, I didn't even mean to do the day again, did I? So, you know what? I've been given an opportunity to go back. But it does mean I have to kind of end the stream. Because I can't commit to 2 more hours of playing this. I should have checked what the patients... Story saved. Did I want to redo this? Okay, so Amelia. Well, now I don't know if I did want to redo it this day, or was it a different day? Okay, well, unfortunately, the game won't let me select them. Okay, so Savarov. But I need to do this, and I can't reach it. 3. Oh, I can do that. Martin. Melia. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, that solves that. Catherine Savarov has died. Yeah, that might help me. So how do I fix that? Inquisitor. That affects things still. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I like that. I can actually reach out to that. Yeah. What does that connect to? Oh no. We already know where he's going as well. Termites. Is that where it connects to? Might be able to save him by no. Okay. Start day. Confirm. Okay, that they added that in the patch. See you, Craig. It's the badge to remember his close ones. Courtesy visit.
Stop staring at me. Pushover. Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
Right, I think I will let you guys off. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Pathologic 3 adventure. Farewell.